How would you like to wake up to this every morning? These are the majestic Blue Ridge Mountains, located in southwestern Virginia. And families have been coming here to enjoy their year-round beauty since the Blue Ridge Parkway first raised its gate back in the 30s. Not much has changed up here in the last 50 years. The pine trees still grow straight and tall. The air is sweet and mountain clean. And the wildlife still has the right-of-way. But things haven't been the same down there since the early 60s. That's when the Appalachian Power Company decided to build a dam on the Roanoke River. The purpose of the dam was to provide southwestern Virginians with a permanent and inexpensive source of hydroelectric power for the future. And it did. They've got enough of it now to keep the lights on well into the middle of next century. But it also provided them with another byproduct normally associated with hydroelectric power: prosperity. Smith Mountain Lake, with over 500 miles of shoreline and more than 22,000 acres of water, Smith Mountain Lake is one of the largest bodies of fresh water on the East Coast. This man-made recreational facility harbors limitless opportunities for boating, water skiing, swimming, and fishing. In fact, Smith Mountain Lake is renowned nationally for its striped bass fishing. But that's not to say that the walleye, muskie, and largemouth bass fishing isn't just as good. Smith Mountain Lake is host to a multitude of fishing tournaments every year, which lends testimony to the quality of fishing in southwestern Virginia. People come here from all over North America to visit the lake, but when they get here, they also find panoramic mountain views, uncrowded country lanes, lush landscape, the serenity of the pristine countryside, and a gentle country folk that make the pace of life in Franklin County, Virginia, absolutely delightful. Some people come here for the weekend, some come for longer, and lots of folks come back to Smith Mountain Lake to retire. They can sit on their deck at the end of the day and see the sun set over the Blue Ridge Mountains, and then watch the moon's reflection dance across the crystal clear waters of Smith Mountain Lake. The best part of all this is that this recreational playground is open on a year-round basis, with average winter temperatures in the 40s and summer temperatures in the 80s. Smith Mountain Lake's mild climate makes outdoor activities available 12 months a year. And for such a rural setting, it's remarkably accessible. Only 25 miles separate Smith Mountain Lake from Roanoke, Virginia, and its theaters and other cultural assets. Roanoke Regional Airport's major air carriers provide jet service, allowing convenient access from all domestic locations. Even the lake has an airport for corporate and private aircraft. And if you're the type that prefers the scenic route, the lake is easily accessible from several major interstates with a lot less traffic than you're probably used to. Today's lake community is enormous, with enough water to support over 20 marinas and a host of restaurants, shopping centers, and all the other amenities normally associated with suburban life. Smith Mountain Lake is in a class by itself. But the lake isn't limited to water-related recreation. There are plenty of other options available around the lake. For instance, tennis and golf. And one of the men responsible for all this prosperity is Ron Willard, a local developer.
One Sunday when we went out on a picnic with the family on the old truck, instead of going out to the riverbanks and having our picnic, Dad says, let's go out to the site of the new construction of Smith Mountain Dam. After the picnic and the swim, we all went to the construction site. The sheer size made a believer out of me. I don't think the people in that rural area quite realized that the profits that Smith Mountain Dam was going to bring, the prosperity and all the jobs. But as that afternoon went on, and Dad and I laid around in the shade and talked, one of the things that I can really remember and sticks out of my mind is he says, hey, you know the farm right next to us on the east side? That'd be just about on the waterfront. Well, the words waterfront stuck in my mind for a long time. And that was the beginning of my career at Smith Mountain Lake.
This is Ron Willard's little dream today. This is the waterfront. Smith Mountain Lake's premier address, the waterfront is the perfect combination of a truly luxurious residential community and a 22,000-acre water wonderland. The waterfront's intimate collection of coves and bays include 8 miles of shoreline. Nestled among the Blue Ridge Mountains, the pristine waters of Smith Mountain Lake caress the waterfront shores and offer residents a world where breathtaking natural scenery is enhanced by the pleasure of convenient living and recreation. Whether you're interested in our townhomes, condominiums, or private residences, the waterfront's 750 lush acres guarantee the distinction of a luxurious lifestyle. This means sailing, fishing, and skiing on Smith Mountain Lake. An 18-hole PGA Championship golf course for the exclusive use of our members and their guests. Tennis courts, a swimming pool, and exceptional cuisine. Everything you need to enjoy the good life. But the golf course at the waterfront is the community's real focal point, and it's also cause for bragging. Ed Curran is the waterfront's full-time pro in residence. Whether you're still trying to conquer that nagging fade to the right or get just a little more distance out of your iron shots, Ed's the man to see. And the course itself is a golfer's dream. Developed from some of southwestern Virginia's premier real estate, the waterfront golf course covers nearly 7,000 yards. Edged by the cool pine forest typical of this part of the country, you'll be tempted by white sands, blue water, and other hazards along the course. And the waterfront is equally as challenging, whether you're a single-digit handicap or just learning the game. As the resort environment of Smith Mountain Lake comes alive with growth, the waterfront remains the largest recreational community and boasts the highest appreciation rate of any property on the lake. We invite you to visit the waterfront and see for yourself why the waterfront has won the hearts of so many discriminating people from all over the United States. Filled with fun and excitement, they offer you the finest of luxury, convenience, and impeccable design. Our exquisite townhomes and condominiums are perfect for that special vacation. Gangplank Point, for instance, is one of several individual neighborhoods within the waterfront. Its 3-level condominiums offer a simple, elegant style with natural cedar siding, cedar shake roofs with copper gutter and downspouts, and earth-tone masonry. Gangplank Point condominiums also include elevators. Every condominium in Gangplank Point features at least 2 bedrooms, 2 baths with American Standard fixtures, fiberglass tubs, ceramic floors, and full-plate mirrors above the vanities. You'll also find a laundry area, a kitchen with custom-built cabinets, double-bowl stainless steel sink, dishwasher, freestanding range and compactor, a dining area, a large living area with ceiling fans, a screened porch, and a deck. You can't find a facility of this quality anywhere else in the country at any price. Appointments in other homes include cathedral ceilings, roof windows, and loft areas, or fireplaces and bay windows that allow unobstructed panoramas to enter your living room. And Gangplank Point's luxury townhomes, just as uniquely designed, offer the features that'll make your vacation one of total relaxation. Stone fireplaces in the main living area, plus cathedral ceilings, ceiling fans and ridge skylights. Formal entry foyers with cathedral ceiling and formal stairways make a great first impression. Powder rooms, 2 generous bedrooms with combined baths, walk-in closets, dressing area, large shower, and a whirlpool provide the kind of space that accommodates your lifestyle. The designer kitchens offer a full complement of modern appliances. These include an island bar, double-bowl stainless steel sink, dishwasher, disposal, drop-in range, compactor, microwave oven, and custom-built cabinets. You'll spend a lot of time in here. These townhomes also include stunning dining areas with cathedral ceilings and skylights, large decks, and screened porches with skylights, so you can watch those afternoon thunder showers without getting wet. All units have a 2-car garage and a lower level with a recreation room, an additional bedroom, and extra bath, a stone fireplace, and sliding glass doors that lead to the patio. Gangplank Point's townhomes and condominiums are wired with satellite television, and each unit has its own boat dock and an optional boathouse and hoist for quick and easy access to your personal 22,000-acre playground. Ron Willard's dream, the waterfront, stands alone as the premier community on Smith Mountain Lake. But the dream continues. This is the water's edge. Imagine a community with 12 miles of undisturbed coastline along Smith Mountain Lake. A community planned and created with the utmost expertise and painstaking care. From your home in the water's edge, you can look beyond the lush, rich greens of a spectacular golf course destined to become one of America's finest, to the entrancing waters of Smith Mountain Lake. The 18-hole championship golf course is the most brilliant gem of the water's edge. Impeccably designed by one of the world's finest golf course architects, R.F. Loving Jr., the course touches the lake and gently winds its way through woods and meadows. With a beautiful island green, surrounded by alluring mountain scenery, this course is one of the most challenging in the Commonwealth of Virginia. John Snyder, the resident pro, was so sure that the water's edge would become one of the top 10 courses in the country that he left Virginia's prestigious Farmington Country Club after 26 years to become pro. Ron Willard has a slightly different opinion. He believes that the water's edge is destined to become one of the top 3 courses nationwide within 3 years. John is such a fixture in the Virginia golfing community that even Ed Curran, the resident pro of the waterfront, trained under John in his early career. And like Ed, John is always available to club members to help iron out those annoying little inconsistencies in your game. This is a course you have to walk with a club in your hand. You have to feel the grass underfoot, smell the scent of pine in the air, and breathe deep the visual panoramas that make the water's edge golf course the #1 recreational opportunity on this side of the United States. This is country club living at its best. The water's edge extraordinary clubhouse sets the pace. The style of the 28,000 square foot building was inspired by the Appalachian tobacco barns with copper roof and rustic weathered siding. Aesthetics are the focal point of the water's edge. This clubhouse is one of the most plush and splendid facilities of its kind, with exceptional cuisine, a magnificent ballroom, and all the features of elegance and panache you can imagine. When you're not playing golf, there's a wealth of other recreational facilities right outside your door. Tennis, boating, swimming, fishing, or just enjoying the view. Members of the Water's Edge community will also be able to sun away the hours by the Olympic-sized swimming pool and relish the convenience and social charm of the marina. Island Green Point, a unique and luxurious townhome community within the Water's Edge, offers breathtaking scenery and the ultimate in fine craftsmanship. Built in the New England contemporary style, they feature oyster white stained cedar siding and trim, brick, copper gutters, and wood-shake roofs with a charming nautical flavor. The main floor of each unit covers a generous 1,800 square feet and is dominated by an impressive great room with cathedral ceiling and fireplace. There's plenty of room here for entertaining. The luxurious master suite boasts of 2 dressing room areas, a whirlpool bath, a large shower, and walk-in closet. From the master suite or the great room, you can walk out on the deck and suffocate in the fresh, clean mountain air. Island Green Point's magical townhomes also offer a boathouse, screen porch, 2-car garage, and the option of another 1,700 square feet of living area in the lower level. Marina Bay, built in the same architectural style as the Island Green Point townhomes, offers an exquisite array of prestigious condominiums, overlooking the charming marina of the Water's Edge. Every development under the Waterfront Properties umbrella maintains a complete staff of caretakers, groundskeepers, and maintenance personnel, because we want you to concentrate on enjoying yourself and let Mother Nature do the rest.